He's won the World Cup, he's a World Cup winner, and he's in the final again, and he has the opportunity to win it again at 39 years of age. It's just...
Kwanza ile ball yenye mlikuwa mnakata mnasema ati sio offside. Ile yenye alikanyaga mbele twende. Ilikuwa 2019 eh? Okay.
2019.
Hiyo fallback utapunguza?
Hello. Okay. I'm sure imewaka. Hebu confirm kani green.
Definitely. Ukiona waja wako na levels. Sasa unaweza confirm ndio uharibu. Zidi kosa. Haya. Now, many thanks and big karibu wanje kusimba is my name. Now coming to you live on the match day of the 2026 FIFA World Cup happening in the USA, Canada, and of course Mexico. It has been a big encounter, a big tournament as a matter of fact. And I must say, that 103 matches down, and we are down to 307 goals scored so far. The 90 Plus podcast is live at the Boma Hotels. We are just here to give you an in-depth analysis of what is going on today. And absolutamente hermosa del jover muchacho, that is the Spaniard Yamil Yamal. It's another big one, baby goat versus goat. That's gonna be a very big encounter. So stay tuned, stay put. I'm not alone, I'm joined by the one and only, I tend to call it the bomb squad, because I have Leon and also Amelia. Which team are you supporting today?
Argentina. Najua mnacheka sana. Ndio maana nimepost nikamwambia watu I would say what team I'm supporting, but Argentina. I have
Argentina.
high hopes for them, yeah.
Leon?
Team Spain.
Team Spain.
Yeah, Team Spain. I don't want Argentina to win. Because you know the main reason why I don't want Argentina to win. Because tonight it's all about football versus
The world.
exactly.
Yeah, because it's more or less like a FIFA encounter and the world on the other side. But just to put you onto the know, is that the World Cup has been very intriguing. A lot of stories, not only new stars, but of course new stories. Let's just start. First things first, the African sides Kwai World Cup.
Yeah.
We've seen their performances, and one thing I'd say for a fact, it was one to go to the history books, because
Yeah.
the first World Cup that we witnessed, 10 African teams.
Yeah.
What can you say about that, Amelia? Kwanza ulikuwa support team gani ya Afrika?
Ya Afrika nilikuwa na support Senegal. Which hapo hata tuweke tu pause kwanza, but I was supporting Senegal. I was very shocked to see DR in the World Cup, to be honest.
Why were you shocked? Because they had the capability.
They did, but now you see, Atujaiona, this was like the first time we were seeing it.
Yeah.
So that was really beautiful for me. Then ingine was Egypt na Morocco kidogo, if I'm to comment on them, they didn't match up to my expectations the way I expected. Kuna vile walicheza sijawazoea hivi.
Shakalabakala.
I had high hopes for them, so that was quite disappointing. But team yangu ya Africa was Senegal.
And you, Leon?
I remember very well before the World Cup started, I told you about it being an historical World Cup in terms of African teams. And for us to be given a spot of being represented by 10 nations to the World Cup, so many people questioned that decision by FIFA, because they felt like maybe some of the African teams were not at the level at which was required in terms of playing in the World Cup. But we came into the World Cup, we proved everybody wrong. I'll talk about this being the best performance we've had as an African continent in terms of World Cup, because we had our teams, we had 9 teams out of 10 qualify to the knockout stage, something that rarely happens in Africa. And we advertised ourselves and showed the whole world that in Africa there is football, and when you give us 10 sports, we are very much ready. So if FIFA decides to expand the World Cup from 48 teams to the 64 that they are talking about, if they give us 15 teams also, we are still very much prepared, because we showed that 9 out of 10, that was something that was very good. So if they expand it to 64, they give us 15, then trust you me, we are going to have 14 in the knockout stage.
Okay, now also let me bring you to the fact that teams are Africa, most of the times we used to complain of the fact that we are losing when it comes to the last minute plays.
Yeah.
Ivory Coast, well, tuliwa kama bado imbaki 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at which other team.
South Africa.
South Africa.
Yeah.
Also the same bitter pill to swallow.
Yeah. We saw Egypt also against Argentina.
Yeah,
Egypt also against Argentina.
Yeah.
You see, there are even memes that are going round on social media. The scoreline, because it was at the 80th minute, the Egypt versus Argentina game. But at the end of the day, we keep on blaming the referee. Una feel referees played a very huge role in terms of making the African teams go back to Africa early. Yeah, you can start.
Wacha nianze. Personally, I would say yes and no, but more on the no part. Juu na feel nika hiyo nika excuse. Kislani, because I don't think the referees are to blame really. I just think it's niseme tukwe jinx kama.
Bahati mbaya.
Ni fate too, but siwezi blame ref. But also on the other hand, there's been a bit of controversy with the referees and how the officiating of the World Cup in general has been. So that might also, maybe hapo ndio kidogo labda sijafanya vitu vyangu vizuri ndio kuona hapo kwa African teams, like context ikwe African teams. But opinion yangu ni refs sidhani sana.
Okay.
it's just a perception, ni more of
tumezoea.
Tumezoea kulaumu ref.
Lazima tutafute mtu wa kulaumu always.
Personally, I wouldn't put so much blame on the referee, but still there were some controversial moments. I remember very well in the Egypt versus Argentina game, we saw some decisions that were supposed to go on our side. As much as politics was involved, you've talked about the Trump issue, which was the main issue that left the whole footballing world talking about. Is it that FIFA has been doing so many things behind the scenes? Just like she said, maybe the Trump thing is just a small bit of it. There is something that is really happening behind the scenes that if we try to dig in, then we might be shocked and we might be disappointed in Gianni Infantino, because he was given that role of being the president of FIFA because we all trusted him and we expect him to be in a position to be fair to every team and to show that he is, in terms of being the president of football, he is going to be in a way that he doesn't even support a team. Exactly. Just like you've mentioned, him talking about supporting Argentina is something that you shouldn't do whenever you are in the position that he is of being the president of football. I
mean, even if he's supporting Argentina and stuff, it shouldn't be out to the eye of the public.
Exactly.
And of course, also let me bring in this particular topic, because we saw at the start of the World Cup, we saw the likes of N'Golo Kante being reported that he is actually, the wife asked for a divorce when we were just getting to the World Cup. And also a similar story, or rather should I say, they are linked one way or another, or zinafanana tu kimpango. We saw the likes of Jeremy Doku also having to abandon his team and go back for the purposes of his wife delivering, which later on turned to be that the wife was had actually delivered a kid who was not Jeremy Doku.
Exactly.
Then
which brought so much row online.
Exactly,
so
because he also faced criticism at the end of the day when he chose to abandon camp and go back to be with his family. Then we also saw another story of Cody Gakpo. Because Cody Gakpo and the wife, unfortunately, they lost their baby. And it was actually a moment that we'd say there are moments which are bigger than football, because it happened systematically in a way that he was allowed. He actually put his hand up for being selected, went into the competition and scored a goal in that match. It was inspirational. So what can you say about these three topics which happen to be very controversial at the same time and also interesting? Wewe maoni yako kama demu naona aje?
Maoni yako kama demu.
Maoni yako kama demu. Mama hauna maoni?
Niko nazo actually. I don't. Again, hata ni vizuri umesema kitu kadem, because I might not understand this, why personal lives of players have to directly correlate with their career. Like in this case, losing of a child. Siwezi kaa hapa, ni sawa, this is World Cup, mumeniaminia team ni nina lead, but I can't sit here. I won't even be mentally okay to play the game like you guys want me to play. So I don't get the backlash of players having this pressure from fans wakae kwa camp when they have personal things going on that are quite heavy. So that didn't really make sense to me. I think niliwapea wote red cards hizo nini zote. The editor who wrote that docu story that was very weird.
The one who was suspended.
She was. But I don't get the correlation. I don't get why football fans have to, you know,
I was also criticizing Doku for leaving camp.
Now maybe if I hear y'all's opinion, because mimi ukiniuliza, I don't get.
And we really had a back and forth with Oroye
conversation
about the issue. And at the end of the day, when
they found out the last laugh,
when they found out that that was not Doku's child, I told him that, okay, it is an individual decision. Out of all the three players, it's something that you sit by yourself and you decide by yourself. On the Doku case, I felt like on my part, I would have finished my job, then later on go and meet my baby who was born. And Doku choosing to go all the way and witness, then you realize that that's not your baby. When you put, for example, it is a job that you can lose for doing that, then he would have lost both ways. He would have lost his job for going to witness the baby being born, and also losing his wife because the baby is not his. And for Cody Gakpo, I think the main reason why it was a talking point is that you've talked about you're not mentally okay to stay in camp and play.
Yeah, when such things are happening.
That's how much we felt like Cody Gakpo is very strong, because for him to stay behind, play in that match and score, it takes a lot as a human being, because we didn't expect Cody Gakpo to stay back after the loss and score a goal. So that's why we always talk about it's broader than football. It's not just football. It's something that is big, and Cody Gakpo showed to everybody that it's all in here and it's all about being strong mentally. For N'Golo Kante having to be divorced, I told you that the biggest mistake that N'Golo Kante made was going to marry the ex-wife of Djibril Cissé. Djibril Cissé is one of the long-term players we've seen play. And N'Golo Kante went and married a woman that has already 4 kids with Djibril Cissé. So that's the main mistake that he did. So for the divorce, I wasn't very much surprised. It was should I call it a long
time coming. He was sitting on a time bomb.
It was just a matter of time.
It was just a matter of time.
Okay, now to matters that we are just actually awaiting, or rather should I say few seconds, or should I say few minutes to it, T-minus just 9 minutes to the match that I might as well say this one, the whole world is glued, and we'd really want to see who will come out victorious in this particular one. As the tournament was starting, they nicknamed me and they dubbed me the man who is making teams to lose. That is why tonight I'm supporting Argentina.
No, please. No. We don't need that.
He has a bad record.
We don't
I have
need
a bad record of supporting teams and they lose. And that is why tonight I'm really supporting Argentina. But of course, I'm rooting for Spain in this particular one. But then, I need to hear from you real quick, because the squads are already out. What do you think about this particular encounter? Do you think that Messi will come out victorious and probably even score a hat-trick, because pressure mounts on him. Remember, Kylian Mbappe, right now, banged 2 goals against a very formidable English side. What's your take on it? Do you think Messi will carry the team the way he's used to?
Honestly, I think so. And I know now the debate is between Mika, game is between Messi and Yamal. Yeah. Right? I don't know. I feel like this is a game of
thrones.
No, apana, sijui niekeaje. Because you know Messi has been in this game for a minute.
Yeah.
And huyu mwingine, huyu Yamal, najua ndo ameingia juzi, but mimi as an Argentina fan and as a Messi fan, I am banking on the fact that his youth will itamuingia kwa akili kidogo, hizi kelele za watu alegeze kidogo.
So experience will win it for Messi.
Yes,
experience will win it for Messi.
Na yeye amezoea kucheza na hiyo pressure fulani, so he's sort of grounded if you think about it. So I don't think, if you're talking about Messi specifically, Messi is definitely grounded. He has the structure and the passion in one.
True.
So,
okay, Leon, a battle of De La Fuente and of course Lionel Scaloni. Who do you think will emerge victorious? Remember, this one is a teacher-student battle.
It is a high-stake match. And talking about De La Fuente and Scaloni, you've just mentioned about teacher versus student. And there is so much in line. Scaloni is looking at an historic moment, getting his 2nd World Cup with Argentina. We saw him get in 2022, and it's going to be a back-to-back World Cup for him. On the De La Fuente side, is looking at being the 3rd coach to ever get the Euros and the World Cup after Del Bosch and Mr. Sean. So both coaches are looking at history staring at them. So it's going to be a tight battle between the 2 big men. For Scaloni, I think tactically I've noticed that he's not that good in terms of keeping the ball the same way De La Fuente is doing with Spain. But I'm 100% sure Scaloni has the winning mentality, and we've seen it out of all the games that Argentina has been playing. They were losing in almost 3 knockout games, and Scaloni did some substitution and did some things that helped Argentina come back. So it shows you that he has a winning mentality. On De La Fuente's side, tactically, he is a genius. So it's going to be a battle that might go all the way to the end. It's going to be a toe-to-toe, and at the end of the day, may the best coach win.
Okay, and just a reminder that we are actually having a very big watch party here at the Boma Hotels here at South Sea. So it's a location that you might as well tell a friend to tell a friend. Make your way here, because we are live for the whole of 90 minutes experience. And guess what? We can also get a chance of sampling your feedback on social media. I can as well see somebody here. This is Samantha Mushungu saying great conversation over here, and team as well. So you can also get a chance of texting in, commenting in, so that we read your feedback. Tell us, who do you think is going to emerge victorious tonight? Is it going to be Spain or Argentina? And I can as well see that the Boma Hotels team is ready for all of you. So get your way here so we can get a chance of watching the 2026 FIFA World Cup happening here. And there is one thing I'll tell you for a fact, is that this game, somebody will go to bed crying tonight.
Yeah,
and I'm sure it's not me.
It's not me as well.
It's the blue and white army.
It's the blue and white
army. Blue and white army. I'm 100% sure today. We can't cry all those games.
All those games.
You know, Messi haters.
Amelia, let me tell you one thing, yeah? I supported France in this World Cup. I started with DR Congo. Okay. DR Congo was kicked out. Now I moved into France. Definitely France has always been my team since the days of the one and only Fabien Barthez. Now moving on, France, we were kicked out, unfortunately, but the whole world saw what we were able to display.
Right.
But again, I think pressure mounts on your team today, because I know you are an avid Argentina fan, and I'm pretty much sure you have nothing to back yourself tonight, because there is no escape route.
Okay.
Yeah, because you know this one is a battle of. By the way, I'm really interested. Do you support Real Madrid or Barcelona?
I used to support Real. Used to.
So you don't support them anymore.
So you don't support them anymore.
I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, because there is one thing I'd say about this match, Leon. for Real Madrid fans, they are torn between a rock and a hard place because it's either they support Lionel Messi or it's either they support Spain. And Spain is Barcelona.
Yeah, 8 Barcelona players.
8 Barcelona players, and we know their rivals.
Yeah. So you're talking about these as to be the toughest 90 minutes to be a Real Madrid fan.
Yeah.
Watching Messi play against 8 Barcelona players. If you're a Real Madrid fan, which side are you supporting? Messi or 8 Barcelona players?
Okay, anyone can walk away with the World Cup except for Messi, because I'm supporting Spain in this particular one. And with my previous streak of losing, that's why tonight I just want to support Argentina so that we lose drastically.
And they will win.
And they will win. You're sure?
They will win.
But it's going to be a tough one. Let's accept that fact. It's going to be a tough one. And it's a fixture that I think it will be played at the midfield.
There's so much up for grabs. If we talk about the Argentinian side, we have Lionel Messi who's chasing the Golden Boot. He's also chasing the all-time goal-scoring record, which was he was surpassed by Mbappe last night. Mbappe has 22, Messi has 21. And on the Spanish side, we have Lamine Yamal. His first World Cup, being the 3rd youngest player to play in a World Cup final, is looking at a chance of getting the World Cup. We have Rodri, who has won the Champions League. He's won the Ballon d'Or, and is looking at if he wins the World Cup, then he is going to be the 11th player to complete football. So there is so much up for grabs in this match. And if you look at how Spain has lined up and how Argentina has lined up, then trust you me, it's going to be a cracker.
Okay, and Amelia, I know we are about to release you in a few minutes from now, so that you can just probably go and interact with fans who are actually here to get ones and twos about this particular World Cup. What do you think is going to be something which you'd really want to know from them, given that this World Cup has been, it goes down into history as the biggest World Cup? What should we expect from you and your fans tonight? Sasa ukiwauliza.
Kelele, first of all. Expect kelele, because there's a lot of chatter on the match. I think what I would want to know from fans is, and this might come off as cliche, but in this World Cup I've noticed people are not supporting teams, they're supporting players. So hata watu wako Argentina wanaweza kuchukua hapo juu ya Messi, wako hapo juu ya Argentina, hata Spain, watu wako huko labda ni watu wenye walichapwa England jana.
Hata wewe, she's donned an Argentina, not an Argentina, Messi jersey, Inter Miami. Drama mob.
So you're for Messi, you're not for Argentina?
No, I am for both.
You are for both? Wow.
So you've supported Argentina ever since the World Cup started?
Yeah.
Ever since the World Cup started?
Hapana, ngoja kwanza. Na Brazil, lakini sasa in this case, because Argentina, it was choosing the lesser evil. So Argentina ama Spain, definitely Argentina.
Wow. So you're not Argentina, you're just choosing the lesser evil?
Yeah, for this.
Okay.
Yeah, lakini sikuangia Argentina. Mimi timu yangu ya kwanza ni Brazil.
Your first team is Brazil.
I'm also Brazilian.
It's quite interesting how this whole panel, we are people who are, I wouldn't even say we are supposed to support teams tonight here. The panel is full of hate watchers.
Nyinyi ndio hate watchers.
No, but your team is out. Your team is out. Your team is out.
We are hate watchers.
Oh, hakuna feelings.
Hakuna feelings. Ukitolewa una jump.
Unaenda next.
Nimerukia leo ni Argentina. Nyinyi sasa mna hate watch juu nyinyi.
Sisi tumerukia Spain pia sisi.
Right.
Okay, alrighty. It's just but 1 minute to the kickoff. This is I think it's going to be one of the most watched encounter in the whole light world. So this is a moment you wouldn't want to miss, because moments actually live in football, and football is a game of moments. Spain versus Argentina, and term it as a battle of goat and baby goat, the way you've dubbed it, and as well, and also term it as the battle of De La Fuente and Lionel Scaloni. It's a battle of tactics. So we leave you in the hands of the match, and we'll be back halftime for some analysis in this particular World Cup final happening in the USA.